and number 22, Braden Nelson, a junior.
That's a very different starting lineup than what I was expecting from Diamond.
Yeah, I did too. I thought that for sure we'd see Wyatt House out there, the senior, who's been their primary point guard for 4 years.
Yeah, along with number 24, Bentley.
Yeah, so maybe they think that there's a matchup advantage here for them. And you talked about Sarcoxie, started the season strong, just had a losing streak. That dropped them down to the 6th seed.
All right, opening tip, and Sarcoxie wins the tip. That's Straw with the ball for the Bears. That's number 10, Hoffman.
Oh.
Hall tries to enter it in. Martinez steals for the Wildcats, and we're underway with the first possession for the Wildcats.
Lambert just wasn't looking for that pass.
Ball inside. Kicked back out. That was Smith. Adam Brown all the way to the glass, and he finishes for 2.
Got a little shove there by Malott.
Hoffman ahead. Brown goes for the aggressive block, and Martinez comes away with the ball.
Yeah, good fast break. Get the ball up. Just couldn't finish. Maybe got a little piece of it.
Dribble handoff to Brown. Tough attempt. Hoffman with the rebound for the Bears.
Yeah, kind of put himself in the way of contact. Kind of absorbed it. Maybe threw off his shot a little bit.
Lambeth drives in to Hoffman at the top of the key. Gives it to Straw. Straw has a lane and draws the foul. Heavy contact by Rangel. And Straw will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, good drive and take there. And as he outstretched his arm to get that layup scoop, Rangel gets a hard foul on him.
Straw good on the first. Landon Straw, the 5'7" sophomore. Makes both free throws, game tied at 2.
Yeah, early game, every time just kind of testing each other out. These teams know each other very, very well. Just down the road from each other.
Martinez looking for Brown runs into Straw. Malott all the way in and puts it in for the Bears' first lead of the game.
Yeah, Rangel, that was Martinez. Trying to contest, go for the block.
Wyatt Smith received the ball, handoff to Brown. Brown jump stops in the paint, kicks it out to Rangel. Rangel drives in, gets deflected by Lambeth. Shot goes into the corner where Smith is able to gather.
Has some contact as he put that ball up in the air.
Smith at the glass, Hall defends. And Marshall Hall able to defend and pull down the rebound.
Yeah, good job there on the defense and to rip down that rebound.
Hoffman looks for Lambeth.
Lambeth
gets called for the offensive foul. It looked like probably a flop on that case, but
I really thought there was a flop. I mean, there was definitely contact. He definitely hit him. But then Martinez did a great job of drawing the ref's attention as he went down. Pick up that offensive foul. Oh, man. A little miscommunication there as he wanted Rangel to go on the inside. Or, stay on the outside, and Rangel wanted to go on the inside.
All right, so Bears back with the ball, Straw in the front court. Each team with 1 foul. Hall finds Lambeth on the backdoor cut, and that's enough for the Diamond Wildcats to ask for a timeout.
Yeah, that was a backdoor. That was a really good read and a nice finish there as the Bears go up 6-2.
Yeah, take a look at that backdoor cut by Lambeth. Hall gets it at the elbow and just punches it through to Lambeth. It's a pretty textbook play right there.
It is. Yeah, good attack, good finish. So a couple of the players that we thought would have been starters have now subbed in with number 24 for Diamond, Bentley, and then Hausch, number 23. Both seniors.
All right, Wyatt Hausch bringing it up for the Wildcats. Bounce pass into Youngblood. Tries for the back door, deflected by Malott.
Good
Lambeth
hands.
also deflects, and Malott gets the steal.
A good play by Sarcoxie.
Straw back to Malott on the left wing. Back up to Hoffman. Over to Straw at the top. Bears cut through. Straw dribbles over to Malott to flip it to him. Malott looking for action inside for Hoffman. Hoffman rises up from 8 foot. Defended well by Brown as Hoffman comes up short.
Yeah, maybe that fade cost him a little bit of power.
Brown over to Hausch. White Hausch back to Martinez at the top. And offensive foul called on the Wildcats. I didn't even see. Let's see what Hausch does here.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Yeah, he kind of guides him with his arms.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what a moving screen is anymore because I watch too much NBA in college.
Well, he thought about that three for a second. He's going to take that in there, gets his body in position.
Hall just a little too strong.
Good defense by Bentley.
Inside for Bentley. Comes up empty and hits the end line. Youngblood went for the save, but already out of bounds. Back to the Bears.
Yeah, 6'5" Hall. You put those arms up, he's over 8 foot tall. And so you have to appreciate that height when you take a shot into it.
Straw spins. Gives it to Lambeth. Tightly defended by Martinez. Lambeth rips through. Back to Hoffman at the top. Malott comes to receive. Youngblood defending. Malott to the short corner. Picks up the dribble. Looking for the cut. Finds Hoffman. Oh. Wow.
Hand check big time. That he gets the second one.
I mean, the first.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that first one as Brown caught him with two hands as he was coming through.
Yeah, he couldn't even land.
Yeah.
He was like suspended in the air because the contact was so strong.
So then when he took that next dribble in, Brown hand checked him again, even though it wasn't as strong, and got that kind of makeup call.
Straw. Hoffman comes on the ball screen. Hausch tightly defending. Back to Malott. Youngblood right on him. Counts going, puts the dribble down. At the elbow. A lot of contact.
Yeah. Well, that on that rebound, too.
Martinez comes away with it into transition. Hausch there at the top. Hausch with the hesitation. Finds Bentley at the elbow. Into the corner for Hausch for three. Too strong. Long rebound goes to Lambeth for the Bears. Hausch immediately with the ball pressure. Lambeth turns.
Wow.
Good hesitation.
Wow.
And puts in the floater.
Wow. What a play by Lambeth. Take that coast to coast with Hausch guarding him the entire way. Tightly guarding him. Sarcoxie with a 6-point lead.
Dribble handoff to Brown. Brown with a crossover dribble. Tough shot. Defended by Malott. Bounce pass to Lambeth. Lambeth into the paint. Takes the runner from 8. And too strong. Bentley secures the rebound for the Wildcats. Hausch wants to push. All the way across for Brown.
Nice skip pass.
Oh, the ref raised his hand for the travel and decided against it. And Brown draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the gather step.
Yeah, they tend to give you that gather step in that situation for a run in 3. But then when you turn it into a dribble, as a lot of times we're able to call it. And he actually raised his hand to call it and then pulled it down. Actually, I take that back. He may have been raising his hand, assuming he was taking a 3.
Okay.
So it's possible he wasn't
getting ready to call that travel. Substitution here for Diamond.
Brown misses the second. Bentley there with a chance at the rebound, but couldn't secure it. Out of bounds to the Bears. Looks like the Wildcats will be in a full court press here.
So the only points Diamond has so far this game are free throws, as they have no field goals yet this game.
Lambeth walks it up. Martinez defending. Hall on the right wing.
Oh,
ball
nice
deflected
stance
by Martinez as he tries to enter it to Malott. Hausch with pace. Oh, Martinez took his eye off the ball and out of bounds back to the Bears. Yeah, this is the real jitters of district play. It's the first game, first quarter. Everyone's getting a feel for the game, and you can see some unforced errors happening on both sides.
Yeah, our third game tonight, and we've seen it every time.
Hoffman back to Straw at the top. Being tightly defended by number 10, Cale Adams. Hall kicks it back to Malott for three. Rims around and out, and Brown there for the rebound for the Wildcats.
Yeah, shot that from the college three-point line. Even checked his footing.
Wyatt Hausch resets at the top, 1:30 to play here in the first quarter. Bentley denies the handoff to Brown, goes into the short corner. Kicked out for Hausch for three, but too strong. And Straw pulls down the rebound for the Bears. Brown defending. Wildcats in man. Millette on the right wing tries to enter into Hoffman. Well defended by Hausch and knocked away. Will stay Bears ball underneath. Smith back in the game for Bentley. And Rangel back in the game for Martinez. I didn't see Cale Adams subbed in, but he subbed in for Youngblood a few possessions ago. Malott into Lambeth. Lambeth bounce pass to Malott.
Good hands.
Fadeaway jumper from the corner is short, and Brown with the rebound took a little shot to the face in the process. Wyatt picks up the dribble, looking for the cutter, gets it inside for Smith. Smith back out to Hausch. Thought about the three, to the elbow, kicks it to Brown at the top. Brown resets, Rangel to Hausch. Into the corner for Adams. Smith trying to post up on the low block. Back to Brown. Hausch on the left wing. Dribble penetration. Kicks it to Smith. Tough pass. Yeah. Adams able to save it.
They had two guys on him.
Rangel to Adams. Hausch at the top. Wildcats being really tentative. Maybe looking for a last shot here of the quarter. 20 seconds to play.
Well, they're trying to get the entry pass there. Just
Brown
like that.
All the way into Smith. Back to Rangel. Over to Hausch for three. And too strong. Smith maybe gets away with the push-off on the bottom. Rangel comes away with the offensive rebound. Knocked away by Hoffman. And ruled.
Wow. So that block.
That certainly looked like Hoffman blocked that out of bounds.
I don't know how after that block there would have been any other contact with it.
All right, the ref's coming for help.
So they're just double checking here. Yeah, that's tough to question it. Sometimes you just got to make the bet. Even if it's not a great call, you just got to make a solid decision.
7 seconds remaining. Straw into the front court, gives it to Hoffman. Inside to Hall, one more to Straw.
Too late.
And too late to get the shot off. That does it for the first quarter. Just 8-3 after the first quarter. Wildcats, you said they haven't made a field goal yet. Just 3 free throws.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, it's 3 points.
I want to check to see if that's right. I
Well,
thought
you can
Brown
see on the scoreboard here.
Yeah, Brown got the. Brown has all 3 points. He got the layup to start the game.
Okay, so then our just scoreboard table got it wrong.
I don't know what you're saying.
So look up at. Oh, you're right. Okay. You're right. Yeah, I apologize. I was incorrect on that.
Yeah, Brown started the game with that drive to the left side.
And then he got the layup.
He got the layup, and then he got fouled later and made 1 of 2.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, that's not what you want, right? Just 3 points in the opening quarter.
Yeah, and like we said, unexpected starters from what we've seen from Diamond in the past. The two seniors starting on the bench.
And again, can't rule anything out, right? You get in the postseason and.
Yeah, we don't know what the mindset was. We don't know if that's a strategy or if that's circumstances or what's causing that. But
we saw that in the Pierce City game as we thought their starters would be a little bit different for that game too.
Smith into the low block for Brown. Brown tries to fight an angle through. Refs won't bail him out with the foul. Hoffman ahead, picks up the dribble, gets it to Malott. Over to Lambeth, he wants the three.
Short.
Hoffman flies in for the rebound, but kicks it off his shin out of bounds back to the Wildcats.
Yeah, he was guarding that ball as if it was last touched by the Wildcats. But it was last touched by him.
Wyatt House subbing out as Martinez is back in the game for the Wildcats. Straw defending Martinez, dribble handoff to Rangel. Now to Brown. Malott stays on him. Over to Martinez. Thought about the long three. Gets it back to Brown. Rangel into the corner for Youngblood. Entered into Smith. Defended by Hall. And Smith, nice finish. Wyatt Smith, the 6'2 senior.
Yeah, good take. Just a three-point game here.
Straw. Over to Hoffman. Inside to Millette.
Good backside help there.
Rangel gets on the floor. Able to get the ball. Millette gets in there. Loose ball. And last touch by the Wildcats, I believe. Ball back to the Bears.
Yeah, that ref was right there. I would assume he had a pretty good line of sight to see what happened with that ball.
Tough pass. Ooh. Lambeth, good job shielding. I don't think I even got that on camera as it came off, but Lambeth kind of went into the low block position and drew the foul on Rangel.
Rangel just reached, and all his momentum had carried him into the back.
Millette inbounding for the Bears.
So we talk about the, oh man.
Rangel tries to draw the foul. Lambeth from 15 gets the roll.
So the Diamond not scoring much in the first quarter. Sarcoxie hasn't scored a lot in the last several minutes until that pass shot.
Yeah, that definitely could have been a flop warning on Rangel. I don't know what else you call it besides that. Rangel to Youngblood. Oh, Hall read that all the way as the entry to Smith gets stolen away. Lambeth kicks it back to Straw. Straw behind the back over to Malott on the right wing.
He's got that left lane. His teammate gummed it up.
Back to Hoffman, inside to Lambeth. Lambeth rips through, looking baseline. Martinez and
oh man, he gets another
offensive foul called on Lambeth.
That's the second one that Martinez has been able to pick up.
Take a look at that on replay.
So that being his second foul, he's going to get a breather. So is that a foul or a flop? What do you think?
Martinez did a nice job of selling that, is what I'll say.
Yeah. I mean, he did drop his shoulder.
Yeah. Ball inside to Bentley.
There it is.
Oh, man. Just a tough pass. I mean, what do you expect from that pass? That's got to be a bounce pass that comes up to his chest.
Well, I saw that coming, as he slid through the back door. He had all the attention on him. Cleaner pass. You're going to get a good shot underneath the basket.
All right, 5:40 to play here in the second quarter. Straw with the dribble. Martinez defending. Crossover, gets into the paint. Brown defends. Good job by Brown going straight up.
Yeah.
And he pulls down the rebound.
Yeah, he was trying to draw the foul.
Smith looks in for Bentley.
Yeah,
nice pass that time. And Smith able to put it in.
Yeah, this is the first time. Oh, nice read.
Youngblood steals the inbound. Can't finish, though, as Hoffman pulls it away.
Yeah, Diamond with their two big set.
Number 23 is Whittledge in the game. Whitledge, okay. I thought it was Whittledy last game in the program, but it is Whittledge on this program.
Ten to 7, just over 4:30 left.
Whitledge makes more sense than Whittledy, I guess.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Youngblood over to Smith for three, and he got it.
Man, big three there to tie up the game. As we've seen the bigs kind of take over here in the last couple minutes.
Whitledge with the dribble in the paint. Gets it to Hoffman in the short corner.
Nice answer.
Bears back ahead by 2.
Yeah, you get that momentum from that 3, and then you just take it right back with that good 2-point shot.
Hausch back to the table to check in along with Hall for the Bears. Brown asking for some movement off the ball. Backdoor pass.
Oh, man.
And looked like Smith just pulled his hands back on that one. Maybe took his eye off the ball too soon. That looked like a good pass by Bentley.
Yeah, I mean, that's the 3rd time they've run a play similar to that where they draw the attention, they get a backdoor dish. And one of those passes was right on the money, and it resulted in 2 points. The other 2 were just slightly off. I do like this setup from Diamond, having those 2 bigs in there. Both those boys play strong and tall. And to try to create some kind of mismatch problems, as Sarcoxie has to play both their bigs to slow them down. So after a quiet, really kind of, you know, it was 3-8 at the end of the first quarter. Not a lot of points scored even at the beginning of the second.
Yeah.
Maybe these teams are starting to loose up a little bit, shaking off the jitters of the district tournament. And we might see a little bit more offense here.
All right, after the timeout, Bears will be inbounding Wildcats in full court press. Bears have the floor spaced. Lambeth comes to receive it.
Yeah, it's just kind of a soft press man picking up full court.
Millett on the right wing. Double team comes. Ball deflected. And Hausch there for the steal for the Wildcats. Wildcats want to push. Hausch gets to Bentley. Over to Brown. Millett goes aggressively for the steal. Brown able to get it to Martinez. Hausch looking to the entry into Bentley. Good communication up top. Smith.
Oh, nice take.
Blocked by Hall.
Block. What a block.
Straw out running. Gets to Lambeth. Thought he might have gone into the step-in 3. Instead goes to Millett. Whitledge at the elbow, back to Millett on the right wing. Millett from 18.
Yeah.
Rebound pulled down by Bentley for the Wildcats. Martinez inside to
There's that play.
Bentley.
Oh,
Smith.
another block. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Martinez for 3. Fight for the rebound, knocked off Bentley, and ball back to the Bears. Boy, the Bears have got away with some bad decisions on their outlet passes.
Well, let's talk about, man, how much of a menace Hall is down underneath the paint.
Yeah.
Is that the 3rd or 4th block that he's had tonight?
Yeah, Hall really tough contest under the basket without fouling. Whitledge.
Sarcoxie trying to run their play.
Ball stolen by Hausch after Brown got him tangled up.
Oh.
Okay, so that
Right.
is the wrong call.
Right.
Because Bentley didn't control the ball. You can't
travel with the ball you don't control.
Yeah. But that is the high school travel. When you fumble the ball, they call it a travel. Ball inbounds. Straw gets it back to Millett. Brown defending. Lambeth in the corner. Rises up from 15 and nails the jump shot. Bears lead by 4.
There. Good shot, just turning the corner, getting that elevation, and a nice bucket there.
Ball inside to Bentley. Bentley looking for an angle. Acrobatic shot. Brown and Adams fight for the rebound. And Brown can't finish it. Whitledge with the rebound for the Bears.
Yeah, they're kind of respecting Hall's size and length, forcing themselves to take really difficult shots.
Ball inside. Adams deflects it away. Hausch again pushing. Oh, nice hands by Whitledge to poke it back away. Millett to the glass. Nice finish through contact And a nice job by Brown, honestly, to defend without fouling.
Yep. Yeah, 6-point lead again. Well, this is the largest lead of the game, isn't it? For Sarcoxie, if I remember correctly. They had a 5-point lead.
That sounds right. Martinez at the top to Brown. Bears have stayed in that man defense. It's kind of prevented Brown from getting open looks. Brown at the top. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Bears holding that 6-point lead. Remember, this is the 3 seed versus the 6 seed. We had spoke earlier that the Bears have had a tough finish to the season, but there was one point where we thought the Bears may be the 2 seed. Fell all the way to the 6, showing that they know how to play here tonight.
Yeah, definitely coming in and, frankly, just shooting better, not making as many mistakes.
Hausch into the corner for Bentley. Bentley spins high off the glass, hits the rim. And Straw pulls down the rebound, 10 seconds left.
Yeah, Sarcoxie now with enough time to get a shot.
Into the corner for Lambeth. Shot fake. Gets it to Hall. Back to Lambeth for 3.
Oh.
Comes up short. Martinez with the rebound, and that will do it for the first half.
So going into the halftime, Sarcoxie hangs on to a 16-10 lead, which is a really low-scoring game.
Yeah, just 10 points for Diamond. Diamond gave us so much trouble in our matchup earlier in the season when we were playing zone, and Brown would sit in that corner and just go receive the ball and go baseline over and over again. We couldn't stop that. They've really cut out that baseline drive from Brown with the man defense. So it'll be interesting to see what changes Diamond makes to come out in the second half to get more offense going. Obviously, they can't settle for a 10-point half.
Yeah, I mean, just not a lot, just can't get a lot going. And they've had some good looks and some good opportunities, but they turned the ball over with just bad communication on some passing.
All right, we'll go into the halftime break here, 10 minutes on the halftime clock, and be back for the second half.
Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it in a sense, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps
All right, welcome back here for the second half as number 3 Diamond trails number 6 Sarcoxie 10-16.
Yeah, the Wildcats really worked hard at getting the ball into the low block on offense. I think they have to change that up here in the second half and go more through Brown.
So you can see here they got both their bigs in here to start.
Sarcoxie barely gets it in before the count. Bentley steals. Brown to the basket, gives it to Martinez. To Bentley, and Bentley, good finish off the glass.
Yeah, good strong take by Bentley going up there into the contact. And that's the kind of start you want, a steal and then a shot.
Foul called on Youngblood.
Foul's going to be on the Wildcats, number 12, Maddox Youngblood. That's his first personal, team first.
Millette gets it into Lambeth. Martinez tightly defending.
Oh, he's
Lambeth
got that
finds
lane.
the lane.
Yeah.
Nice finish at the basket.
Yeah, and Martinez beat, and he just kept curling, and got himself to a really nice layup to answer, keep it a 6-point lead.
Martinez over to Youngblood on the left side. Into Brown. Millette tightly defending. Martinez inside to Bentley. Hoffman defending with the double hand check, and Bentley, a nice finish. Back-to-back baskets for Bentley.
Yeah, he floated that high in there, and good shot.
Lambeth to Millette on the left wing. Straw. Dribble penetration, has the lane, and can't get the finish, but Youngblood gets called for the blocking foul.
Yeah, it's the second time that Sarcoxie's been able to find themselves a lane and just couldn't finish that layup.
Straw too strong on the first. The Wildcats are really playing deny defense on the passes, which is allowing the Bears to get open lanes if they can beat their primary defender. Straw good on the second. It's a 5-point lead. Last two possessions, Wildcats have stuck with their plan from the first half, entering into Bentley, and he's converted on the last two. Brown looking in again for Bentley. Up top for Smith for three. Too strong, it hits the cable up top, and the ref saw it.
Hit the cable.
Ball back to the Bears.
Yeah, good shot. He had a three that he made earlier in the game. And you got to respect his inside-outside capability as a shooter.
Straw taking on Martinez. Good behind the back dribble. Over to Millette on the left side. Trap comes. Able to get it back to Straw. Into the corner for Lambeth. Youngblood defending.
Oh, got that baseline. That's a tough shot. We got the baseline, but then he drove back into the baseline out of bounds and made himself a harder shot with that glass.
Smith in the short corner, back up top to Martinez. Martinez thought about the three. Straw cuts him off. Smith in the paint, being defended by Hall, and Hall gets another block.
Big block, big post moves.
Ref letting him play with his hands down low. Millette all the way to the glass.
Nice take.
And another finish by the Bears, 3 layups.
Good defensive play into a transition points. 7-point lead.
Youngblood open for 3, gives it up to Smith. Over to Brown. Martinez on the left side. Youngblood inside to Bentley. Tough pass, deflected by Hoffman. Lambeth with the steal. Martinez gets a hand on it, though, and steals it back.
Yeah, he had Straw flying up the middle, but he couldn't pick his head up.
Wildcats in their set. Smith on the elbow. Brown comes through. Brown takes an extra step on that dribble handoff every time. Martinez for 3, and he can't convert. Hoffman pulls down the rebound. Youngblood defending on Lambeth. Lambeth wants to take it all the way in, gets to the elbow. Back to Millette on the right wing. Millette puts the left-handed dribble down, picks it up, looking for an option. Finds Hoffman on the cut. At the elbow, Hoffman spins. Tough shot defended by Bentley. And I think there is too much contact by Bentley on the wrist.
Yeah, he hit him on the swing trying to go for the block. Hoffman had just a little bit of height on him. So really, you kind of called it the Bears getting some one-on-one opportunities when they're able to get kind of through that first line of defense.
8-point lead for the Bears, the largest lead of the night.
So Adams checks in for Youngblood.
No good on the second. Bentley and Adams fight for the rebound. Bentley's able to secure it. Martinez ahead to Smith. To Bentley, 15-footer. Smith and Millette go for the rebound. Smith on the floor.
Gotta love that hustle by both teams.
Millette had the ball. Smith able to tie him up. Jump ball is called. Wildcats have the arrow.
Yeah, House checking in there. Smith holding his shoulder. Maybe banged his elbow a little bit. It was a quick jump ball call, and I think it was to prevent further escalation.
Yeah, one of those situations where it was all the way down on the diamond bench, but the Bears coach was asking for a timeout, but the refs weren't able to see him in time. Adams gives it to Martinez. Bentley.
Oh, nice help.
Good positioning, and Bentley's able to convert with a nice reverse layup.
Yeah, that's the Hall effect, right? Hall's playing such good tight defense down there that you have to make these really difficult shots, and he made it.
Hall tries to answer on his side
man.
And draws the foul on Bentley. Bentley with back-to-back fouls. That's going to be his
second, just his second.
Oh, second. Yep, I was looking on the wrong board.
Yeah, so he's fine in foul trouble, but see Hall finally kind of taking it down inside and pushing his advantage.
Hall good on the first.
Yeah. Diamond student section letting him hear it, that he ain't having it.
Back to an 8-point lead for the Bears. Wyatt Hausch in the game, setting up the offense on the left side. Kicks it back to Martinez. Martinez wants baseline. Straw cuts him off. Hausch for 3. Can't find it. Hoffman and Bentley fight for the rebound. Straw comes away. Ahead to Lambeth. Adams reads it and makes the steal for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that pass was just a little late, and Adams did a great job hustling down there. Not just deflecting it, but also maintaining control of it.
Martinez finds Brown. Adams in the corner. Back to Brown. Brown has the lane.
Oh, yeah, he got pushed.
And foul called on Millette before the contact on Lambeth. Saying a shooting foul.
Yeah, Millette was just kind of coming through with them. And when he got the angle on him, Millette got him with the shoulder. That's just his first foul of the game.
Brown good on the first. He has 4 points on the night.
Looks like we might have a bloody nose of some kind.
Yeah, Lambeth took a hard hit from Brown after the foul had already been called on Millette.
So he's still in the game while he's getting to.
Yeah, so during in a blood situation, they allow him 20 seconds to be able to clean up the blood and stay in the game. They're going to exhaust that time, though. He's going to sub out as Whitledge.
You knew that. That's a real thing, 22nd.
Yeah.
Well done, Brian. Well done.
All right, so Whitledge checks in. Lambeth getting treated on the sideline. Brown at the line for the second of 2 free throws. Too strong on the second.
Good board.
Hoffman with nice hands to pull down that rebound. Whitledge is ahead. Hoffman takes it himself.
Oh, wow.
And good body control and finish.
That's another one of those ones where you could have called a foul, but man, what a great coast-to-coast drive there by, yeah, that was Hoffman.
Another timeout for the Wildcats.
Man, you got to feel like the Diamond energy just is not quite there.
Yeah, kind of an interesting way where they came out. Like we said, we don't know what the scenario is, but Diamond's struggling to get anything going offensively. Bentley came out in the third quarter, got the offensive rebound, put back, and then got the post entry and a nice finish. And then Brown got to the line, made 1 of 2. But that's they've had some open looks from 3, haven't been able to cash in on any of those.
Right.
Wyatt House has had several open looks that look like they're going to go down just a little bit strong.
Yeah, you keep waiting for either team to kind of get a run going, you know? Like Sarcoxie's just maintaining their lead, right? They have extended it a little bit to 9 points.
Yeah, at this low of a score,
yeah,
it feels like it's almost a tie game, even though the Bears have a 9-point lead, because it could just change so quickly with a little bit of momentum from one of the teams. All right, back to the action. Wyatt House, handoff to Brown. Brown with the crossover dribble, spins, and Millette. The foul was called before the block. I think it was called for a push.
Yeah, so when he was spinning into him, there was some hand checking going on. When he finally went up for the shot, there was definitely at least one hand that was a clean block. I don't know if they were calling the second hand.
Yeah, it just seemed like the whistle happened before that block even happened. So
yeah.
Brown too strong on the first. These long rebounds can be offensive rebound putbacks.
Well, offensive rebounds might be overrated on free throws, right, Brian?
That's true. Yeah. Brown makes the second. And Lambeth was at the table, so the refs are going to reset.
So good to see him come back in after getting a bloody nose.
Whitledge out of the game as Lambeth comes back in.
Diamond running a full court press.
Straw barely able to keep his pivot foot. Millette over to Hoffman.
Oh.
Inside to Hall. Hall with the turnaround and nice soft touch.
Yeah, he was open for a split second earlier. When they got it to him, he kind of took a little bit of a long time to get that shot up.
Martinez into the corner for Hausch. Hausch wants baseline. Finds Adams at the elbow, back to Martinez at the top. Martinez spin move, comes up short, but another foul called on the shot.
Yeah, that foul looks like it's on Straw. He didn't make initial contact until after the shot, but didn't allow him to come down. Martinez, no points on the night yet so far.
Martinez can't find the first. Adams and Bentley subbing out as Youngblood and Wyatt Smith check back in the game for the Wildcats. Makes the second. Back to a single-digit lead for the Bears.
Diamond drops back out of their press.
Lambeth at the top. Youngblood comes up to
defend
defend.
on this offense.
Lambeth picks up the dribble, gets it into Hoffman. Hoffman in the short corner,
Hausch
defended
good
by
help.
Hausch. All the way across for Straw for three. And
And we got
timeout
a
called by
timeout.
the Bears, and turned out to be a good decision because Straw came up about 5 foot short on that.
So yeah, he thought maybe that he wouldn't be able to save that ball without going out of bounds. But he did. But yeah, bailout on that bad three shot. So yeah, the Bears taking advantage of what they've got down in the post. And Diamond just unable to score.
Yeah, the Bears have contested those drives to the basket. Diamond's been put on the line 3 times, but they've just made 1 of 2 each of the 3 times. All right, after the timeout, Bears inbound. Bounce pass over to Lambeth, to Hoffman at the elbow, up top to Straw. Up top to Millette.
Yeah.
Brown comes in, commits the hand check foul.
So Diamond's coach is yelling to go. He doesn't want them to set so back soft on defense, as Sarcoxie's totally content to take their time.
That puts Straw at the line in the bonus.
Straw at the line, shoot 2.
So it looked to me like Brown was just following his coach's lead.
Straw makes the first to make it a double-digit lead again.
Good shooting.
Sinks both free throws, 11-point lead.
Drawing inspiration from the Diamond student section.
Hausch gets it to Smith, up top to Martinez. Brown at the top, over to Youngblood. Youngblood wants baseline, flips it back to Martinez. Smith posting up on the low block. Finds him down underneath the hoop, kicks it out to Hausch in the corner for 3, and a big 3 from Wyatt
Man,
Hausch.
what an important 3. They've been so cold from range, unable to get anything shooting. Those kind of shots that could shift some momentum.
Millette picks up the dribble on the trap,
gotta reach.
but Brown got a hand on his arm and gets called for the foul.
I did see the swing. What's more important about that is that's the 3rd foul on Brown.
That's his 3rd personal.
Now Brown with only 5 points on the night, this is not a normal scoring night for him.
No.
As he's usually one of the primary scorers for the Wildcats.
Millette short on the first. Whitledge.
Number 23, Hunter Whitledge.
Going to give Hall a breather here for the rest of the 3rd quarter. Good shot.
Millette makes the second, 9-point lead, under a minute here in the 3rd quarter.
So do you hold off for the last second shot? I think you got to score.
Brown spins. Hausch wants another 3. Too strong. Backside rebound by Martinez. Gets it to Smith
wow.
and draws the foul on Hoffman.
Wow.
Smith will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Hoffman going for the mega block.
Ball's gonna be on the Bears. Number 10, Josh Hoffman.
Completely whiffs on the ball, instead lands on top of him.
Smith at the line, shoot 2.
So Smith is at the volleyball line to shoot his free throw.
Good catch by the ref there. Looking for an opportunity to shoot a shorter one. That's not usually what we see at this court. We see everybody trying to shoot college threes instead of high school threes.
Yeah. That's the first time I've seen that since we changed the color scheme.
Yeah.
Where they were both black or both green, I can't remember now. Last year. They're both the same color.
Yeah.
And it seemed like we confused it all the time.
So he shot long. I can only imagine how long he would have shot if he would have been up closer.
There's discussion of the Sarcoxie coaches wanting that to be a violation, but the ref issued it to him at that point, so it's kind of on the ref. So they're just saying it's a redo. Smith misses both. Whitledge gets the rebound, but Martinez pickpockets him.
Just rips that free. That's an important point right there.
Offensive rebound. We call that off of a missed free throw. 13 seconds to play in the third quarter. 7-point lead for the Bears.
Nice dribbling.
Straw gets it to Millette. Bounce pass to Whitledge.
Oh,
Whitledge too strong off
hard.
the glass. Brown with a second. Takes the throw and almost kills the cheerleaders. That does it for the third quarter.
Hey, let's not underestimate how big those last couple points were by Diamond. So they were down 10 points. And getting to go to the free throw line and then getting that steal right on that inbounds play and that putback narrows that lead down to just 7.
Yeah, because it like I said earlier, it just feels like it's a tie game, even though Sarcoxie's been holding to this 10-point lead. Just because of the seeding disparity.
Yeah.
And I've seen plenty of scores in the 20s at the end of the third quarter and in the 50s.
Right.
Because it seems like the teams really start playing in that fourth quarter.
Right.
And if Diamond can get hot from 3, this game can really get opened up.
Well, we're a couple of New Heights dads, so we've played against these schools a long time. We know these schools, and we know what they're capable of. And we know that they can turn on their scoring, and that can really open the game up. But, it just feels like Diamond just can't get out of the muck to get rolling, and Sarcoxie's doing just enough to stay ahead.
All right, the Bears have the arrow to start the fourth quarter. Millette looking for an option. Finally gets it in to Straw.
That's a tough pass.
Wyatt House tightly defending. Straw picks up the dribble.
Good
Youngblood
defense.
goes for the steal. Millette gets it. 15-footer from Hoffman.
Good blocking out by Diamond.
Brown gets it to Martinez. Over to Hausch. Diamond in the block set. Brown with the elevator screen. Takes the 3, but is off the mark. Lambeth pulls down the rebound for the Bears. Lambeth being ridden from behind by Hausch.
Yeah.
And hand check foul called.
Yeah, he went for that steal early. And Lambeth just took advantage of that, and so got Hausch chasing. That's Hausch's second foul of the game.
Ball into the backcourt for Straw. Hausch again tightly defending. Straw, good job using his body to get position. Straw inside and foul called.
Wow.
As
Hausch slams the ball. He's going to get a warning.
So Straw spun, got knocked away. I couldn't tell if how that happened, but a hand check is what it was called.
Well, that was Hausch's.
Ball inside. Martinez trying to find a handle.
Trying to get it to his teammate on the floor.
Big steal by the Wildcats.
Got to say that was Hausch's third foul there.
Martinez
Deep
with the
three.
long 3. Misses everything. Ball back to the Bears.
Super deep 3. He's trying to spark his team. You see the frustration of the Wildcats now. Fair amount of hand checking.
Lambeth able to get through traffic.
Oh, my
Tough
word.
pass into Hall.
Oh.
Able to handle it. Bad pass
Wow.
by Hall, and Hausch gets the steal. The pressure by the Wildcats starting to rattle the Bears.
What a
long three from
deep
Brown.
three.
And he gets it.
Man, Diamond, they feel a little like they're just gonna, wow, big play there by Ramirez.
Martinez knocks it away.
Yeah, and we got a timeout here by Sarcoxie. Feels like all the energy all of a sudden just swarming to Diamond as they are just, well, swarming is the right word. Defensively swarming. And those threes so deep that they're shooting that ball from.
Yeah, let's take a look at that three by Brown. That's a college three at the white line. He's another 4 feet back from that. Hits the front of the rim and gets the roll.
Sometimes you always wonder, it's like, man, do you shoot that deep because you can't get anything else open? But who cares? They made it. So definitely a momentum swing headed to the way of Sarcoxie right now. As they ended the quarter with a 7-point lead. The Bears did. Now it cut down to a 4-point lead.
Yeah, so we're at the point where there's still a lot of time left, but we're at the point where we're starting talking about possessions rather than just points.
Yeah. Well, and if the refs are going to let them play that physical on-ball guarding, where the players all have their hands on the inside, right? And that's what you're seeing.
Yeah. All right, so after the deflection by Martinez and the timeout, the Bears inbound, Wildcats in full court.
Diamond running a diamond press.
Millette gets through the double.
Oh, man, left-handed too.
Bounce pass into Hall. Hall, good
And
body
one.
control, and what a big finish
Oh, wow.
by Hall.
Wow.
Take a look at that on replay.
Man, I love that. Wait. Find him. Bounce pass. Well, and here's the big deal here. Okay, that's Brown's fourth foul.
Hall can't come away with
And,
it
yeah, we're going to
on
get a
the
foul
rebound.
there.
Hoffman gets called for the foul on the rebound, and that's why you don't put offensive rebounders down there. You don't want to pick up cheap fouls.
That comment is not directed at Diamond or Sarcoxie. It's an ongoing conversation that Brian has.
All right, Hausch, 6-point lead for the Bears. Brown at the top, drives in. Wow. I think Brown was expecting contact there. It didn't come, and
Diamond fans don't agree with that call. Hausch got to be careful he doesn't pick up another one.
Lambeth.
Wow.
Hausch pokes away from behind, and foul call on Bentley as Hall gets knocked out of bounds.
So frustration here, major frustration for the Wildcats. That's the 14th foul. Next one's a bonus.
Ball quickly in. Hall with the tough shot.
Yeah, no foul called on that one. Hausch gets the ball up. Yeah, they're going to get a
Brown
touch
with the
foul.
baseline drive.
Okay, now that's the third foul on Malott. Malott, excuse me.
Brown for three. Yes.
Whoa! Playing with tons of emotion here. Makes it a good three. Oh, wow, look at that.
Bounce pass into Malott and knocked away. Last touch by Bentley.
Yeah, the Diamond players playing with tons of emotion here, backed by their fans' emotion. Got to be careful there. Hausch slammed the ball down earlier, got a warning from the ref. Got to make sure, big three here, long.
Hall too strong on the three. Hausch pulls down the rebound.
Just a 3-point game.
Ball inside to Bentley. Hall
Big
with the block. Youngblood gets the offensive rebound. Back to Martinez.
He wants it back. He wants it back.
Bentley again with the left. And it's a one-point game, 33-32.
I love it, Brian, the energy. He wanted that ball back. He wanted to redeem himself, and he did.
Hausch loses his footing. Lambeth
Oh, nice
tries
steal
to
by
flip it
Ramirez.
over. Martinez steals. Martinez with a jump stop.
Oh, yeah.
And foul called on Hoffman.
Hoffman. That's Hoffman's third foul.
I know the Wildcats fans would have gone crazy if they would have called a travel there, but he did travel.
Martinez goes to the free throw line, chance to take the lead. Ties it up. What a run here by Diamond. All emotion for Diamond.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier, it felt like a tie game even though there's a 10-point lead just because of how low scoring it was. And now the Wildcats have taken the lead.
Yeah, you're almost waiting for it to open up like it has. But it's come off of just the will and the spirit of Diamond.
Straw being tightly defended by Hausch.
Good D.
Finds some space to stop the count. Millette comes high to receive. Youngblood now defending. Bears trailing for the first time since
first quarter.
2-0.
Oh, nice crosses. Diamond can't get anything going here on offense.
Straw.
Oh, loses the dribble.
Bentley gets the steal.
Yeah, good no call. He just lost his dribble as he went down.
Hausch now getting some space, gets it to Martinez.
Oh,
Wildcats have the floor spread. Martinez with the ball over his head, gives it back to Hausch. Lambeth tightly defending.
There you go.
And picks up the cheap foul.
Well, Hausch is trying to draw the attention to it. He's kind of flailing. He's kind of going into him, trying to pick up those fouls. So Lambeth picks up his third foul. Both teams with 4 team fouls now.
Brown barely keeps it in the front court. Millette riding him. Brown, what was that? I'm gonna have to look back at that. I could have swore Brown picked up his dribble and then took 2 more steps. Take a look back on replay.
I thought it was just a jump stop.
Huh, I couldn't tell what happens there from the backside. Either way, Brown at the line with a chance to extend the lead.
That foul was on Hall, just his second.
Too strong in the first.
So Brown still, he's playing with 4 fouls. Hasn't taken a breather at all. Still a lot of game left. Man, what an incredible game here.
Misses both free throws, gets his own rebound.
Oh, you got to stay down
Brown
on that.
off the glass, can't finish, and Hall pulls down the rebound for the Bears.
Lucky he didn't get a push there as he went over the back of Hall. I would have fouled him out. Hand checks.
Martinez pokes it away, stays Sarcoxie's ball. Sarcoxie's really relying on the dribbler to be able to get all the way into the front court rather than just swinging the ball.
Well, they're not getting any offense going here.
Lambeth to Hoffman.
There you go.
Hoffman from 8 off the glass, too strong. Bentley, nice pivot foot to be able to prevent the dribble. Prevent the travel.
It feels a little bit like Sarcoxie's in control, even though it's just a 1-point game.
Diamond.
Excuse me, that's what I meant. Running a little bit of a patient offense.
Hausch has the count going.
Oh, my word.
And foul called on Lambeth.
Yeah. Hausch is, those are always the tough ones for me with guards and things like that. I'm not trying to say that it's not a foul. It's that he's just really trying to draw the foul. So we see a lot out of Weiss, out of Miller.
Yeah. Yeah, ref had the count going, so the House had just got by Lambeth when the foul was called. It could have been a 5-second violation also.
Timeout here by Sarcoxie. So again, it feels like all the momentum has shifted to Diamond. And those players, these seniors, most of them are upperclassmen, Diamond.
Yeah, it's hard to see where the Bears are going to get their next points from.
Yeah, because that jump shot that they made, you know, kind of that mid-range jumper was the first honest shot we've seen in a while out of them.
Yeah.
And where they've been able to get that advantage here in the second half is being able to get something going off the drive. But their offense is so high up that it's hard to create any type of opportunity to really get that going.
Yeah, I remember early in the third quarter, in the fourth quarter. Early in the third quarter when the Bears got those consecutive drives to the basket where the man defense allowed the Bears to get into the paint.
And that's what you've got is whenever, you know, a defense is playing that aggressively like Diamond is, then all you got to do is beat them with that first step, and then they're chasing the whole time. So you'd like to see some type of screen action maybe, or just allow your ball handlers to beat them off the dribble. But regardless, Diamond playing with a ton of passion, a ton of fire, have dug their way out and have a lead, have a chance to extend it by one more point with Hausch's next free throw.
Hausch misses the free throw, and Hall pulls down the rebound.
That's not the guy you want handling the ball.
Hall gets it to Millette, 2:30 to play. Millette with the left-hand dribble.
He was looking for that backdoor cut.
Gets it to Straw. Straw tries to cross over. Martinez defending. Takes the screen to Millette at the top. Millette into the short corner.
Turnaround jumper, just short.
Oh
man.
Bentley causes some crime on his own player.
Again, playing with a ton of emotion, that's what you see.
Hausch gets it to Brown. Just a 1-point lead for the Wildcats. It's interesting, both teams acting like they want to play for the last possession.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just a 1-point game.
It just feels like this game is going to get decided at the free throw line on a rebounding foul.
Well, both teams now will be in the bonus.
Brown all the way in. Oh, jump ball. And the Wildcats have the arrow. It just wedged it into the bottom of the rim. Okay, so that changes the possession arrow. So now the Bears have the next possession, 1:14 to play. Wildcats inbounding.
Well,
Brown for three. And he got it.
Wow. What a big three. That changes the complexity of the game now. You don't have time.
Lambeth, tough 15-foot runner. Hoffman there on the follow.
Oh.
Can't get it to fall, and Bentley pulls down the rebound for the Wildcats.
Man, what a clutch three that was.
Bears are going to have to foul,
yep.
And Millette does. 48.4 as Brown goes back to the line.
Wow, what a gutsy fourth quarter here for the Wildcats. They get all fired up. They start playing so intensely and dig out of this lead, get themselves to the free throw line. Now with a 4-point lead.
Brown misses the first, now has 14 points on the night. Brown just had 3 in the first half, had 11 here in the second half.
Sarcoxie just unable to score lately as the Wildcats defense has been so efficient.
Can't get the roll on the second as Hall pulls down the rebound for the Bears. Millette all the way in. Hoffman on the
Good
trail.
putback. And got a
And
timeout.
by the Bears. 2-point game.
Yeah, good trail. I was talking about the Diamond defense. They just let him go all the way through.
Timeout Bears, 30-second timeout.
So now it's just a 2-point game. So I assume you go for the steal and then you go for the foul, right? With down
and,
2.
You know, as it's been, you try to foul Brown.
Yeah.
Because he's just really struggled from the line. Brown with that huge 3. Let's take a look back at that 3-pointer by Brown.
I mean, that's
1-point
a
game on the
3.
inbound. Drains it.
And again, that even those last 2 points there for the Bears is what's been working for them. So we got a new substitution here. Sarcoxie puts in Cash Holland. It's his first time to play tonight. That kid's there to foul.
Yeah. I'm trying to see who they subbed out in his. Oh, they subbed out Lambeth. All right, Brown inbounding. They get into Hausch. And Holland commits the foul.
Accomplished what he was in there for. Good job by the Wildcats. They handled that pressure really, really well. So you got your senior Hausch on the line, a chance to extend the lead. This is exactly how you want it, right?
Yep. Can make it a 2-possession game if he makes both of these free throws. Can't get the first one to fall, so even if he makes this, it remains a 1-possession game for the Bears.
But
the Bears can get the rebound.
Have they made any threes here?
Boy, I can't remember the last 3 they've made if they made one.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, need a big rebound here. Good shot.
3-point lead. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Malott gets the dribble
been
down.
able to drive all the way down.
Gets it to Hall. Back to Malott at the top.
Don't have time.
24 seconds.
Almost get a 5-second clock there.
Straw all the way in.
Oh.
Acrobatic attempt. Oh, my goodness. Hoffman came in and nailed Bentley in the nose.
Everybody going due for that loose ball. Good defense by the Wildcats, not giving up anything from range.
They give the Bears the inbound. Corner 3 for Lambeth.
Oh, let's go.
Sets his feet with the dribble.
Big rebound by, okay.
And foul called on Millette. Clock didn't start.
So Millette, he's going to foul out now. And he's a tough loss because he's got that ability to drive the distance. He's been able to drive the distance.
So 15.7 on the official clock. It didn't start on that last inbound.
So they're waiting for the buzzer. That's his 5th foul.
Checking in for the Bears is number 1, Cash Holland.
Diamond fans are happy again.
So
Youngblood at the line, shoot 2.
Gatlin Malott, the 6'3 senior, fouls out of the game. Youngblood at the line with a chance to make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah,
First free throw is no good.
I can't dismiss how important this free throw is. Miss free throw, they get the rebound, they have a chance for a 3.
Misses both. Fight for the rebound. Lambeth pulls it down. Clock running, 10 seconds to play. Hoffman.
Timeout,
and the Bears call a timeout.
Yeah, I like that timeout.
9.3 on the official clock.
He was pulling up to shoot that from super range.
Yeah.
But yeah, 9 seconds left. You have a good chance to get a good inbounds play to set up your best 3-shooter.
So what I would have done there as a coach is I would have instructed my team, if I'm going to call a timeout there, to get inside the 3-point line to call the timeout.
You
so
get
then
the ball
you have
underneath.
Yeah, then you have an end line inbound. The sideline inbound is not as easy, I would say, to get a three. But there is plenty. 9.3 is plenty of time to actually just get it in and set up an action.
Yeah. So Malot, Hoffman, both seniors. The only two seniors on the team for Sarcoxie. One of them's already fouled out for the night. You always consider that, you know, this is some of the boys' last games.
Yeah.
Sarcoxie coming in with the higher seed and the better record.
Diamond, did you say?
Diamond, yes.
I just don't know who the Sarcoxie player is that's going to hit the three.
Well, they brought in number 33 for the first time, McLaughlin.
Hoffman gets it in to Holland.
Oh,
Stolen away by Martinez.
What a steal.
Bounce pass ahead.
Oh.
Hoffman had a hand on it. And Bentley goes for the shot, draws the foul.
What a massive, massive play. Holy cow, Martinez essentially sealing it for them.
1.1 on the official clock.
So Bentley to shoot two. One makes it a two-score game with 1.1 second left. And that'll pretty much wrap it up. Man, some clutch plays by Diamond here late. From the three to give him the edge to that steal.
Misses the second, and at the buzzer, Hoffman hauls it down. That will do it for the final game of this quarterfinal night.
Man, what an exciting game. As Sarcoxie held the lead for most of the game, but Diamond doing enough late to claw back out and to live another day. So on Thursday night, we've got our bracket set. First game will be at 6:30. Is that right, Brian? 6:30 or is it 6?
6 p.m. for the first game.
As New Heights, the host team, and then the top seed will play host to Marionville. And then Pierce City game will follow immediately after, and they'll be the home as they're the top seed in the bracket against Diamond. So good game here to wrap up the night. As both teams battling and Diamond just playing with all heart there in the fourth quarter to then dig themselves at the deficit and do enough to pull off the win.
All right, we'll send you through the second half recap as we close out. Thank you all for tuning in.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I